Hello friends, welcome to our channel. Today we are going to discuss about one code vita previous question. So this is marathon winner. So in this problem, so race is generally organized by distance, but this race will be organized by time. In order to predict the winner, we will check every 2 seconds. So that means for the winner we can check for every 2 seconds. Let's say total race time is 7 seconds. We will check for 7 minus 1 seconds. That means if the race is 7 seconds, that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can check winner for every 2 seconds. That means 7 minus 1 up to 6 seconds you can check the winner. So who is leading more number of times is winner from prediction. So that means for example in 2 seconds, so player 2 will be win. In 4 seconds, player 1 will be win. In 6 seconds, player 2 will be win. Let us assume like that. Then the final winner is 2. So why? Here they given that who is leading more number of time is winner from prediction. Here more number of times is second winner. So we can say that so 2 is the final winner. So our task is to predict winner. So now we can see the problem again. So that means so there is a marathon. So for example, the race is in 10 seconds. There are 4 participants participated in this race. So 10 seconds means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. For every 2 seconds, they are going to see the who is in leading. In second, the third is in leading. The third player is in leading. In fourth second, the first player is in leading. In 6th second, the second player is in leading. In 8th second, the third player is in leading. In 10th second, the third player is in leading. That means who is the final winner? The 3 is in leading 3 times. So we can say that so 3 is the winner of this marathon. Now we can see that at a particular time, let's say at 4th second, the 2 participants are in same distance. Then this case both are leading will increase for both. What that means? For example 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In the 4th second, the player 2, the participant 2 and the participant 3. So both are in the same distance. Then we can increase the leading points to both for 2 and 3. And after calculating all the time slices, if the number of times someone is leading is same for 2 or more participants, then one who come first in the input sequence will be the winner. That means, for example, there are 4 participants. Let us take that 8 seconds is the marathon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In 2 seconds, the player 2, the participant 2 is in leading. In 4, the participant 2 is in leading. In 6, the participant 3 is in leading. In 8, the participant 3 is in leading. Now who is the winner? 2 and 3. 2 wins 2 times, 3 also wins 2 times. Now we can say who is the winner means in the same way 2 or more, then one who come first. Who come first? 2 was first participant. So 2 is the winner of the marathon. So this is the problem. I hope you all are understand the problem. There is a marathon. For every 2 seconds we are going to find the leading participant. If the leading participants are the more than 1, then we can increment the count for both the participants, and final winner we can calculate based on the number of times they are in leading. Now we can see the example. 3. That means 3 participants participating in this race. Next, number 8. That indicates how many seconds this marathon is conducted. So how many seconds means 8 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is the 9th one. In 1 second, how many steps the participant will go? In this, the participant 1 goes 2 steps. And each step size is 3. That means 2 into 3, 6. So that means the last parameter indicates number of steps by the participant. The output is 2. So how we get the 2 we discuss now. So now we discuss how I solve this problem. So this is the input, first number is 3, that means 3 participants are participating in this marathon. Next 8, that means the seconds. How many seconds the marathon is? 8 seconds. The next first participant data. So that I stored in K. So 224, 352, 623. And the last one is how many steps he can travel per second. So D equals to, I am taking this last value into the variable D. That means this 3 is this one, 3. Next K dot pop, that means I am deleting this. So that means now the K is 224, 352, 62. Next I am taking one empty list. In this list I am going to store how many steps he was traveled. So that means, so 2 into 3, 6. So carry on the 6 plus 3 into 2, 6. 6 plus 6, 12. So next 12 plus 4 into 3, 12. That means 24. In this way, I can calculate the distance traveled by the participant 1. I store this list in another list L. So L is list of lists. That means in this first iteration we can store only one list. In the same way, second participant. This is the K value. The last one stored in D. After that, pop. This we can store along with the distance 3 into 2, 6. That 3 into 2, 6. That means 6 plus 5 into 2, 10. 16. 16 plus 7 into 2, 40. That equals to 30. In this way, you can save all the distance traveled by the participant 2 in W. I can append this W to the previous list. This is the previous list. So this is, for this I am appending the new list. In the same way for third participant. So that means, so K, the last one is stored in D. So this was popped. W, we can calculate the distance. 1 into 4, 4. 4 plus 2 into 8, 4 plus 8, 12. In this way, we can calculate the distance traveled by the participant 3 and stored in the W. Now this W is appended to the L. If you observe that at the time of participant 1, we have only one list in the nested list. In the second participant, 2 lists. In the third participant, 3 lists in the list L. Now we are going to find who is the winner. I am taking one empty list. In this G, I am going to store all the participants' distance based on the column. That means I can store this column 664 as a one list. 12, 16, 12 is in another list. In the same way, 24, 30, 24, 30, 28, 33, 38, 36. We can store like this in the G. Now we are going to find the winner for every 2 seconds. So this is the first second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. So why? Because this is the 8 seconds. Now we can find the winner for every 2 seconds as per the problem. So 12, 6, 12. Who is the winner? Second participant. So I can store the second in a list P. For fourth, 33, 38, 36. Who is the winner? Second. So I can store. For 6, I can store 84 is the winner. So I can store third participant. In the same way, last 104. The third participant is in the leading. So I can add all these leading participants in P. Next, for result, I am applying the counter. So counter means it counts how many number of times the participants. The 2 is 2 times. The 3 is 2 times. Now I can find the max number. How we can find the max? In many ways. How I can find means, I take L1 and L2. All the values are stored in L2. All the keys are stored in L1. Now I can find the max of this L2. What is the max of this? 2. That means I can find the index of that. So what is the index of 2? 2. I can print. If for example it is 2, 3. Now what is the max number? 3. What is the 3 index? 3 is the winner. But here the max is 2. That means 2 and 3 participants have or the win 2 times. But as per the problem, what they said, whose input is the first, they are going to win. In 2, 3, whose input is sequence is first means the second participant input is first. So the output is 2. Now we are going to see the program. So this is the test case. N equals to 3, T equals to 8. So remaining 3 participants data is here. We can see how we get the output. So I am taking that 3 is n. That means n equals to 3. The 8 I stored in the T. T equals to 8. Next I am taking 3 lists empty. One is P. Another one is L. Another one is G. So these are the empty lists. After that I can take for I in range of n. What is the n value? 3. That means I in range of 3. That means I value initially 0. In next iteration 1. In next iteration 2. Now k equals to list. That means this one. So this is assigned to the k. After that d equals to the last one. 3 is assigned. How we can identify the last element on the list? By using -1 index. So this is the k. This is the 3 as we are taking as a steps. So k of -1. The 3 is assigned to d. So after that k dot pop. That means this is deleted. The last element is deleted. That is the purpose of that is the functionality of the pop function. So w, you are taking one empty w, and you are taking sum equals to 0, and you are performing this distance. You can multiply this all these 2 into 3 and stored in this w 6. After that already is in 6. 6 plus 2 into 3 6. The 12 is stored here. So already we discussed this. So after that 12 plus 3 into 3 9. Already calculated this. It becomes 6 12 24 33 48 54 72 78. Okay, at the end of this instruction the w becomes 6 12 24 33 48 54 72 78. L dot append. I append this to the L. So that means L becomes 6 12 24 33 48 54 72 78. Again the control goes to here. Now the I value becomes 1. Same thing. So k equals to this. Now the k becomes k equals to 3574 39 355. Again we can done the same operation. So now this is the d 2. So after that you can perform the summation. Now the w becomes 2. So 2 into 3 6. Comma 6 plus 5 into 2 16. In the same like that all the values of w is 30 38 44 62 68 72. Now this w is again appended to the L. That means this is appended to here. 6 16 30 38 44 62 68 72. In the same way third participant. Now I value becomes 2. You can do the same operations. So this is the D 4 and this is pop. So this is the list. Now you can apply. So 1 into 4, that means 4. Next 2 into 4 8 plus 4 12. In the same way, the 12, it becomes 4, 12, 28, 36, 64, 84, 96, 104. Now, L dot append W, this is append to the list. 4, 12, 28, 36, 64, 84, 96, 104. That's it. This loop is over up to here. Now the L equals to like this. Nested of nest. So next, for I in range of G dot append list of G asterisk of L I. So what this asterisk means? This we are called as a unpacking. So what is a L? It seems like this. So this is packed. How we can unpack this list means by using asterisk L. That means these lists are representing independently. Now you can apply for I in range of T. What is the T value? 8. That means these values are starting from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now first value is 0. That means you can store the 0th place in first list, the 0th place in second list, the 0th place in third list are stored in G. So that means this is the G means. So what is the first list here? 6, 6, 4. So that means this one. In next iteration, all the first column. That means 12, 16, 12. In next iteration, 24, 30, 28. In next iteration, 33, 38, 36. In next iteration, 48, 44, 64. In next iteration, 54, 62, 84. In next iteration, 72, 68, 96. In next iteration, 78, 72, 104. That's it. Next, for I in range of 1, length of G. So that means what is the problem? For every second, this is the list. That means in first second, the participant 1, the distance is 6. The second participant distance is 6. Third participant distance is 4. In 2 seconds, first participants travel distance 12. Second participant travel distance is 16. Third participant travel distance is 12. Now we are going to find the winners for every 2 seconds. This is the 0th index. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, so this is the length of 1, what is the length here? 8. And this is the step. That means you are going to find a winner for every 2 seconds. That means you ignore this. You can start from first. That's it. Here I can find the maximum of G of I. What is the maximum here? 16. So why I write this code means more than one winner is in the each time slot. Then we can increment the counter to all the participants. Here only 16 is the max is 16. If for J in range of length of G of I. So now this is the G of I. What is the length of the G of I? 3. That means we can 0, 1, 2. The first, what is the maximum G of I? It is 16. Now we can check 16 equals to G of I. First one 0, 1. No. Sorry. It is 1, 0. False. 16 equals to 1, 1. Yes, it is true. So P dot append J plus 1. This is the P. In this P I append J plus 1. That means second participant is winner. Again I can check equals to 12. That is a G of 1, 2, 12. It is false. In this way we can find that this is the second. This is the fourth one. This is the 6th one. This is the 8th one. That means these 4 slots we are going to find the winner. Who is the winner in this slot? 2. Who is the winner in this slot? 2. Who is the winner in this slot? 3. Who is the winner in this slot? 3. In this way, we can find all the participants who are winner in the second based on this 2, 4, 6, 8. So after that, I am taking one dictionary. I am taking one RES dictionary, and I can apply counter on this. What it results? 2 times, 3 2 times, 2 times, and 3 2 times. Now we are going to know the who is the winner. How? We are taking two values, L1, L2. What's the L1? L1 equals to RES dot value. That means this is the key. So this is the value. Here values are 2, 2. Keys are 2, 3. Now you are going to find the max here. What is the max value? 2. What is the index of 2 means 0. L2 of 0. What is the answer? 2. So now 2 is the answer. If both the participants winning slots are same, 2 wins 2 times, 3 win 2 times. But who is the winner? Whose the input sequence is first, they are the winner. As per the input sequence, the 2 is the winner. So we can print the 2 by using L2 of L1 dot index of max of L1. So what is the max of L1 here? 2. L1 dot index of index dot 2. L1 dot index of 2. That is 0. That means the entire expression 0. What is L2 of 0? 2. That means 2 is the output. I hope you all understand this marathon problem.
So now we can see marathon problem. So for that we can import the counter. So counter is in collections package. Import counter, C capital. So after that I am taking an int of input. After that I am taking t equals to int of input. Next I am taking one p equals to empty list, l equals to empty list, and g equals to empty list. For I in range of, I am reading the lists, n and k equals to list of map of int comma input dot split. So after that I can take last into the d. That means how I can identify the last element means k of -1. So after that k dot pop. So after that I am taking one empty list w, and I initialized sum equals to 0. I am taking sum1 equals to 0. For I in k, distance, I am finding the distance q equals to I into d, and I can add this d to the sum equals to sum plus d, sum plus q. So after that I can append this to w. So after that I can append this w to the list l dot append w. So now up to now all the lists are appended to the L, so with the distances. Now I am going to find the column wise. I in range of t, that means here the 8 equals to here t equals to 8. I can append g dot append list of zip of astical. Astical means unpacking of the L. And in that we can process the data in column wise. So I can write zip of L of I. So after that I am writing for I in range of, I am checking for every 2 seconds. So I can start from first index. and I can find the max of g of I. So after that I run a loop for j in range of length of g of I. I am checking that means in a particular second there are more than one winner, then we can increment the counter to the both the participants. So that's why I am checking if m equals to g of ij, and I can append to the g who is the winner of that slot. So j plus 1. Why? Because if it is 0, that is that represents first person. So after that, so I am taking on dictionary res. I can apply the counter on g. Sorry, I can apply the counter on p. Small p. Now we get one dictionary. I can store all the values in one list and all the keys in one list. L2 equals to list of res dot keys. Now I can print the winner by, so winner is nothing but it's a key, so I am taking L2 of L1 dot index of max of L1. What is the max of L1? Max of L1. So this is the program. So now we are going to execute this program. So how we can execute means by pressing F5 or run module. We can give the input. So already what we discussed, 3 is number of participants, 8 is the marathon time. I am giving the how many steps they are, 4, 3, 5, 2, 6, 2, 3, 5, 4, 3, 9, 3, 2, 2, 1, 2, 4, 2, 7, 5, 3, 2, 4. This is the input we are going to give, and the expected output is 2. Yes.